No, I don't want to do that. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ralph Sinclair, CEO of. Okay, hang out. Okay, all right. I'll just hang out for a minute. Good evening. I know it's late. I know it's late. I know it's late. Mm, mm, mm. I know it's late. Where y'all at? Come on in, family. Good evening. Word of night owls. Word of night owls. I have a word for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna try to say this short, but it's something that coaches really need to pay attention to, and I don't know if it gets talked about a lot. But it's bad to be too nice. Yeah, it's a bad thing to be too nice because too nice turns into people pleasing. People pleasing is detrimental to your physical health, your mental health, definitely your spiritual health. And when you try to, first, you're not going to be able to please everybody anyway, no matter how hard you try. People pleasing, it'll leave you drained, it'll leave you empty, it'll leave you unsatisfied trying to please everybody. People pleasing is actually selfish. Yeah, it's selfish when you try to please everybody. Because what you're doing when you people please and you want everybody to feel a certain way about you, you try to take their reaction and the way you behave, you want them to react a certain way. So it's really not about them that you're helping them, but you want them to feel a certain way about you, so you act a certain way towards them. So people pleasing is selfish also. People pleasing leaves you lost. When you have to put on multiple places to put on everybody, you lose your authentic self. You lose your voice. You lose your identity. And I don't know if it's a lot of people, but I used to be a people pleaser because I thought being nice was the thing to do. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted everybody to think I'm good. But then I learned that people pleasing also changes motives. And when you change motives and being a spiritual guy, it's not out of love. You're doing it for people to see you or recognize you or want to feel a certain way. So you're doing it for the wrong reason anyway. So you still don't receive anything. People pleasing will stop you from chasing your dreams. People pleasing because you value somebody else's opinion more than you value your own opinion. So when you have a dream in it, do you think I can? You think I can? So you listen to them and you don't pay attention to yourself because you have placed them above you. So it is very dangerous to people please. And another thing about people pleasing, it is terrible for your mental health. It causes anxiety, depression, chronic pain. When you're trying to satisfy everybody else, that empty feeling, you go into a sense of numbness, sad, unaware of who you are. People pleasing is not good. It's not good to be nice all the time. So then it also diminishes your self-confidence. When you try to please people, and not get the fulfillment of satisfaction from within yourself, then your confidence is based on what somebody else says about you. And then, you know what that causes? Another problem. Now it is a addiction to being around somebody. You got to be around somebody to feel good. So you don't love yourself. So you need other people to make you feel special. And it's only temporarily, because if they're gone, then you go back into the motion of not feeling happy. So how do you overcome people pleasing? First, stop looking for receiving external rewards for who you are. Know your self-worth. Love yourself like you love the other people. People pleasing always put everybody else before them. And that's not good self-care. When you always putting somebody else before you, and everything you're trying to do got to stop because somebody calls you on a dime, that's not good. It's okay to be selfish, especially when you're trying to help other people. So sometimes you have to sit back and see, is it that important that I stop doing what I'm doing to take? Are you valuing going to pick up your friend to get her some bread while you have your son who needs some homework done, and you go help your friend? People pleasing. It leaves you in your perspective is always based on what people see about you. So that leaves you, and you feel nervous when you step into a crowd because you don't know who you are. People don't know who you are. So when you try to get people to love you based on the way you act, they can see right through it. Being too nice, people pleasing, that's what I call being too nice, people pleasing. And especially for men, how many men ever had the girl say, he just too nice? Because you did not stand on anything. You never consciously stood or had morals of what you believed in. You just was flying with the wind. And that's what people pleasing do. You have to fly in and you camouflage yourself, and you don't stand for nothing. You just want somebody to feel good about you. So can you see the dangers of people pleasing? Learn to be assertive. In order to be assertive, you have to consciously have accepted some morals and values in your life and stand on those. And you know what self-confidence is? It's believing in what you believe in more than what other people believe in. That's self-confidence. So if you choose to say, hey, I don't like people who steal, or stealing is bad and that's one of my morals, and you go around somebody that steals and you still hang with them, how does that make you feel inside? But if you had that same chance, you'd be like, man, I'm not hanging with you because that ain't me. And you just walk away. Learn. It's hard. It's hard to hear negative things or even feel negative emotions and feelings. Learn to take those things in, because you can take a feeling in and you can put a different perspective on it and change the outcome. But we never want to hear bad news, or we don't never want to hear anything negative that someone has to say, or we shut our ears to it. Learn to accept bad feelings. It's part of life. You already have bad feelings if you people pleasing because you don't know who you are. You already lost. You wake up and you just living with no passion, no energy, no clue of who you are. You don't identify because you want to make everybody happy. Put yourself first in order, and that's what you have to do to be happy. You can't put that responsibility on anybody else. You have to take your responsibility of making yourself happy. It's nobody else's job to make you happy. You have to take on that responsibility. You can't get married and say, hey, this person is going to make me happy, and you go in. If you're not happy with yourself, how can somebody else be happy with you? So do you see the detriment and the pain of people pleasing, of being too nice? My name is Ralph Sinclair, R. Sinclair Coaching. Purpose and identity will solve all of this. But it doesn't start here. It doesn't start here. Life is already inside of you. This thing right here, this takes on everything and tries to filter it out. But this right here, this other brain, this other mind, it really knows who you are. It has all the things that you're looking for from people inside of you. So if you have a problem with people pleasing, inbox me. Send me a message. And let's start building the life that you want for yourself. Building the life that you would want your kids to know. Building the life so you can share with your family to really be free. You know what freedom is? Freedom to me is to be this one face. I mean, I don't have to put on faces to go be a minister. I don't have to go put on the face to be a husband. I don't have to put on the face to be a father. I don't have to put on the face to be a son. I don't have to put on the face to be an employee or employer. I just wear this same face everywhere I go 24/7. That's freedom. That is priceless. You can't even put a price on that. You know how many people in this world do not have a clue of which face they're using or what real face they have on because of people pleasing? And we start very young. We want to please our parents. And at some time, we have different values from our parents. And we don't want to disappoint our parents, do we? At some time, you have to choose who you want to be. And you have to start listening to you that's inside of you. Stop people pleasing. It's going to run you raggedy. It's going to leave you empty. It's going to leave you in anxiety and depression. Love yourself. Nobody else's responsibility but you. And if you need help, shoot me a message. I got you. I know what it feels like. I've been through it. I've been through it. And all the power that you need is inside of you. And you just need a little support to express yourself freely without feeling judged or without any pressure. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to see you free. My name is Ralph Sinclair, R. Sinclair Coaching. And identity and purpose will solve 80% of your problems. Inbox me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I love y'all.